3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of La Finikera podcast.
Claro que sí,
For real
claro
this
que sí.
time, I'm here with your host, Compache,
Aquí andamos nuevamente, viejones.
your co-host, Pollo, and introducing our guests, 602 Byron and CompaNava.
Señores, ¿cómo se encuentran?
How you guys doing?
How you guys doing,
bro,
sir?
just chilling, you know what I mean?
Shit. Man, it was interesting, like, seeing you guys, like, pop up on my newsfeed, too, especially with City Lit. Bro, City Lit was fucking fire.
And the city still is lit till this day, sir. After that song. La neta, sir, you got fire songs, la neta. A mí me lo presentó el compa Victor, como le digo, como lo sabe la gente, really. Pues my thing is more norteño, right? More like, I'm more of a hippie, pero la neta, ever since like I started jumping into your stuff, sir, you make me want to rep Phoenix.
Hell
really,
yeah,
you know,
man.
like I just mentioned, you know, I want to get a tattoo already. You know, a big old Phoenix aquí, sir. ¿Sí me entiendes? Porque, o sea, es la raza, pues.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. You know, it's like that's all I'm trying to do, bro, is make people proud to be from the 602. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
sir.
I said in my other interview, bro, like as a youngin', bro, I used to like when Phoenix was in anything, you know what I mean, movies, songs, or whatever. When anybody was rapping Phoenix, you know, I felt proud, like hell yeah, I'm from Phoenix. You know what I mean? So I just want to do that to everybody else. You know what I mean? Just motivate the city to really just put on, because I know we're up next.
That. You know, we haven't had a lot of like Phoenix being
We
on
haven't.
the map.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of shit.
Yeah,
And
I
you
just,
guys are doing it.
yeah, hell
You
yeah,
know,
bro.
so. Compa Nava, ¿cómo se encuentra, señor? ¿Cómo estamos?
Aquí andamos, just chilling with the compa Byron, you already know.
Está bien,
Happy
está
for
bien,
the
señor.
602, putting on for the city with my nigga right here. You already know.
Ya veo que también usted, man, está firmado ahí con una disquera, ¿no? La Mala Fama, shout out to Mala Fama,
Yeah,
you know.
Mala Fama, yeah, all the
Yeah,
way
shout
Mala
out.
Fama Entertainment.
I see you
Compa
got a
Javi,
couple
Compa Poncho.
100,000 views on those videos, sir. So la neta, congrats on that. You know, it's been how long did you start your project, and how long till you got to here, pues, to those 100,000 views?
I started taking music serious like a year ago. A year ago I started dropping, and
It's dope.
now I'm gonna drop a EP and be coming hard.
Gracias a Dios.
602
You know,
shit.
people have been accepting, you know, so that's a big leap, sir. You know, like I know people that have been doing it for more years and they don't even get those kinds of views. You know, so like I see you popping. Ahí nos acabas de enseñar una rola ahí que va para exclusiva, you know.
Y eso es algo exclusivo de lo que se viene ahí para la raza, pues, para la que siga apoyando. Aquí andan
Dude,
firmes.
the
Todas
feature
las
works out
troponas
pretty well
ahí.
between you guys.
Yeah,
Oh
hell
yeah, it's
people
a
not
feature
ready,
of both of you guys. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, we gonna talk about it, but y'all not ready for that.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Para que
It's
estén
coming
pendientes
soon.
ahí, you know, de esa rola que
Hey,
va a
some
salir de
602
aquí
shit.
con mi
Real
compa
shit.
Byron ahí, de compa Nava, y usted, señor, how long have you started, you know, into music and up to now?
Shit, I just started like taking this serious, like rapping for real, like I want to say 5 to 6 months ago, bro. You know what I mean? Like I put my
Really fresh.
I made a song, bro, and like, I've always fucked around with rapping. You know what I mean? When you get faded and you start freestyling, you know,
Yeah.
I always did that shit
Get
with the
a-
homies.
get a
You know
whole
what I'm saying?
flow
And I would
going.
just fuck around, you know, as a youngin'. And fucking, I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna make a song, and I put it to the actual studio. I made my first song, bro, and I started showing the homies, showing my peoples and shit. And they were like, yo, that shit's fucking hard. They're like, what the fuck? That's you? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And that shit just motivated the fuck out of me, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know? And so I made a video to it, bro, and that shit actually did really good numbers for my first video, bro. That shit like went crazy. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just keep going, and I just been on the gas since then, bro. Like every week I try to do something, you know what I mean? If not every 2 weeks, you know, drop a video, you know. Like I've only been at this shit for like 6 months, and I got like hella videos, hella content, you know what I mean?
And
Just
the
try
shit-
put on.
That's
And
it.
the-
That's our
and
main
the
thing, bro.
sick
Hell
ass
yeah.
videos too,
Consistency,
son.
you know?
No, so-
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
consistent with it, bro, will take you a long way,
Yeah, real
especially.
shit, yeah.
That's what we're coming to find out, bro. You know, they get really it's like at work. You know, you could be the best person there, la neta, pero if you don't show up, you know, they're gonna get somebody else that's like, you know, consistently
Yeah, and
there,
then like
porque they produce more, pues, like it's
Yeah.
by logic, pues, you know, so like también es eso, pues, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And then like if and like me, bro, like I see it as a fan perspective. Like I like to see my art, like my favorite artists, like putting out music all the time, bro. You know. So and I like my music. I always listen to my shit, so I always want new music, bro. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
get tired of my old shit. So I'm like, man, I gotta put something out, you know. And then, but that's what keeps me going too, bro. Is just the love for the music.
That's a good mindset, dog.
Yeah.
That's a good mindset to keep with it too.
Hell
So,
yeah, man.
like, with music, who kind of inspired you then? Would you say, like, in your favorite artist?
Oh shit, like my favorite artist. Damn, like growing up, bro. I listened,
probably
like,
growing up.
fuck, growing up, bro, as a kid, and my little MP3 player, bro. I used to have a lot of Eminem, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Eminem was like that shit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just that hard, like, verse, like, you know, and then like,
está pegando ahí, bro.
Yeah, game.
like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
fucking, that's when like I really started listening to rap and shit. And later on, like Young Copy and shit, you know, just like a whole bunch of like just hard ass artists, you know. Just
Yeah.
made me, you know what I mean? But for sure, like damn, I can't even think right now, but yeah, you know, for sure, damn, off the top of the head.
Hey, so like I was checking out one of your songs. It was 602 to what was it 303?
303, yeah.
I looked it up.
Colorado.
Colorado?
Shout out to people of Colorado out there.
303, you feel me?
Yo, so let's talk about that. How'd you get to Colorado, bro?
Okay,
How'd you tap in with somebody from over
All right,
there?
so I was chilling one day, for I was just at the crib rolling up and shit. And I was listening to music on my TV, like on YouTube and shit. It was just like playing randomly, you know, autoplay or whatever. And one of this food, his name's Stain, bro. He's a homie now and shit. Back then, like I didn't know who he was, right? So one of his songs started playing, and I'm rolling up, and I'm like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. I'm thinking this like some pop, like he's already blown up and shit.
Yeah.
And I look at, and he's like, you know, not knowing you, like, but he's hard as fuck. I'm like, bro, he's finna blow. You know what I mean? Like, and I started checking out other Colorado artists. I'm like, yo, like they're hard as fuck. I was like, holy shit, like, you know, I was like, damn, they're kind of like us, like they're just bubbling. They're waiting to just blow. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna have to tap in and put both our cities on. You know?
That's dope.
And I was like, you know, like, because I feel like there's a lot of us, you know, cities that are not getting the spotlight, and we're all hungry for that, you know, hungry to put on for our city. So I'm like, fuck it, let's connect. Let's, you know, we can only build off each other. And you know, I ended up hitting him up. I hit him up on Instagram, and I was like, hey bro, you hard as fuck, you know what I mean? Let's tap in, let's work.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he has a song ready. He was like, fuck it. He's like, check me out. He fucked with it, sent me the song, and I gave it back to him like a week later, and he was like, bro, he's like, you fucking spaz on that shit. He's like, let's make a video. I'm like, hell yeah, let's get it. And I was like, let's lock it in for next month. And then that day came, pull up and shit. We drove all the fuck way to Denver, bro.
He invited you over to Colorado?
Yeah, it was like a 15-hour drive, bro. Damn. But you know, I was like, I gotta go, and fucking I tapped in with other artists there while I was there too.
That's right. That's a drive.
And so I made 3 music videos out there, 3 songs and shit, with 3 different artists.
It was a productive. It was a really well productive
And I made a vlog. I also made a vlog of the whole trip too, so y'all can check out the vlog. It's called the Denver's vlog. It's shot by chance. Just look at shot by chance Denver vlog. Yeah. It was lit, bro. If y'all see the vlog, you'll see it's fun as fuck. I mean,
that shit look fun as fuck.
Yeah, Denver's cool as fuck. Like that's for real, like a second home for real. Like I fuck with it over there for sure.
Especially tapping in over there, bro. That's
they're hard, bro. They're hard.
So basically, like you're like making a bridge. You know, like you're literally making a bridge, you know, from 602 to 303 y así se van conectando just the cities.
It's a movement.
Because really, bro, all rap is either west or it's east. You know, but it's never like in the middle, pues, you know, like it's never like those cities, pues, you know, that like represent, pues. Entonces, like, you guys are like the startup artists, pues, you know, que están empujando.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes to speak for the majority of artists that we've had on, though, you know? Like, now that I see it, like, we have such a diverse music group here in Arizona. Like, we have a lot of Mexicans, so it comes with banda music.
Yeah.
You know,
all the paisas, pues, todos los sierreños, norteños.
Like, you know?
¿Sí o no, CompaNava? Ahí, toda la raza de la Finikera. ¿Cómo se porta con usted, man, la raza de la Finikera, man?
Es como todo, la neta. Yo creo que me llega más amor de otros estados.
¡Ay, ya, verga!
De ciudades, ¿me entiende? Pero sí hay gente que aquí they fuck with my shit and they fucking support me and all that, you know, but there's also a lot of hate in the city.
Pero that means that you're blowing up then.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like that means you're doing the right thing. You know, you're causing
reactions, sir.
Yeah, it's a good sign, you know, you're going through the right path and you're doing things right and shit. But
cuando sigues tu camino para arriba vas, compa. How did Alan Trias connect to you?
Ahí los mensajeamos en el Instagram, los dos los miramos and shit, and we like that shit in, and
sick.
It happened.
All through Instagram, bro.
That's badass.
Bro, you know what I mean?
It's all through Instagram, así pasa.
Yeah,
sí.
yeah.
¿Y él te buscó a ti?
Metaverse,
Or he heard your music or what?
I think he heard me like when I was like starting and shit, cause he was like barely starting when I drop a song, and then that's how we chop it up and shit, and that's how we.
Shout out,
bro. Alan ahí.
So how'd you connect to Mala Fama?
I've been knowing them for like
Órale,
3 years,
ya
4 years
compas
ago,
ahí.
and they seen my songs and shit, and they offered me like to
To record
sign
them
with them
acá.
and shit, and we working with Mala Fama, and shout out to my nigga para siempre verde.
Salud, viejones, ahí lo de Mala Fama.
So you sing and you're a ghostwriter. Sí.
Yeah, ese es todo lo que hago.
You're
Pues no, la
crazy.
neta no canto algo que no es mío. Me gusta sacar lo mío.
Pero lo bueno that a lot of people sing, you get me? Muchos cantan, güey. So it doesn't, you know?
Sí, pues,
Sacas un,
todos
or
cantan.
like that corrido from earlier. That shit was a banger.
Hey, they're not ready for that. Like, it's coming on the
Ahí va.
EP as the first song. It's
That's sick,
five
that's
new
good.
songs on the EP.
Oh, pues, have you traveled ahí, you know, to different states? You said that you have apoyo from different states.
Yeah, I have traveled to a couple states and shit. Probably like
¿Cuáles
7
ahí, señor?
states.
7?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're pretty out there. Then. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, bro. I just like, I went to Texas before I went to Colorado, bro, to network and shit. I went to I don't know if y'all know, but South by Southwest is like it's like a little festival, little thing for artists and shit.
Mhm.
And I went over there, bro, with the homie AB Cashin, and like we just networked, bro. We met hella people, you know.
I've heard of him.
That go hard
Yeah,
too.
AB Cash.
Maybe Cashin.
You
Yeah,
also
hell
made a
yeah.
song
Shout out my
with
boy
them
AB
too,
Cashin.
so-
Maybe Cashin.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Salud,
bro.
viejón ahí de Cashin.
From Texas?
We might have him
Nah,
soon here.
he's from here, bro. But
Ah,
we
okay.
had he had a connect,
Bueno,
and we
direct.
we went out there. We drove out there another 15 hours, bro, to
Damn.
fucking Austin, Texas and shit. But hey, it was cool as fuck. Like people over there, cool as fuck, bro. It's lit for sure. Yeah, shout out all my people from Austin. You feel me?
So,
Everybody from
I
Texas.
mean, now
and
that
shit.
you've been out there and like to Colorado, Texas, and you network with them, have you seen like anything different in the music scene over there?
Yeah, it's yeah, like it goes past the music too. Like just the people, you know. It's just you know me. Like I've never been to like shit like that, you know. So it was like we cousin here. I don't know about the cousin, but shit. Shit. Fuck it. We went out there, bro, and I was just like amazed by like how different it is, you know.
Yeah.
Cause it's like everybody got their own thing, and they're also proud of where they're from too. So it's like that's cool as fuck, you know, that everybody's just trying to put on for their own thing, and
They're
it's like
just
they have
ready
their
to pop,
own,
you know.
you know,
just
they
like
have their own lingo too, their own the way they talk, you know, just everything is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
You know,
but
it's tripping me out, bro. You know.
Do they talk differently from Colorado to Texas?
Yeah. It's like
Y
you know
los
they
de
got
aquí
that
también,
southern
pues,
accent,
yeah.
you know what I mean, and it's cool as fuck. You know, I'm pretty sure too, like other people that not from where we're from, like we probably have an accent
Yeah,
to
we
them,
do have
you know, but
Yeah,
we don't see it, you know, and that's
we
what
don't
tripped me
notice
out.
it.
That's what tripped me out, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, like that's cool as fuck, just seeing the cultural difference and just like you know.
Exactly.
And the fact that we're kind of close to each other, but it's still different. You know what I mean?
It's the slang and shit.
Yeah, which is cool as
So,
fuck
you
though.
think it's like the words that we're using too?
Yeah. But
Viejo,
yeah, they're lit though. Colorado and Texas, bro, are lit as fuck. Every time I went out there, it was always a good time, bro. Like you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure every time I go, it's always gonna be a good time. You know?
That's fucking dope. They show you
Yeah.
love and shit.
Yeah, show mad love. Yeah, they
Support.
show mad love. You know, mad love.
Hey, so where'd you come up with the 602 Byron?
All right,
Behind
so
that.
yeah, that's funny, bro. So look, I had made a couple. Like I had made that first song, and I made another song, I think. And I was like, fuck, all right, if I'm gonna take this serious, I need a rap name because I didn't have a rap name. And
What were
I
you
was
going
like,
as before that?
I didn't have nothing. I was just
nothing?
like, oh well, I hadn't put out the video yet. I had the song ready, you know,
Okay,
and I was gonna
okay.
shoot the video, and I was like, all right,
You
I
got
need a
Stage name, like
yeah, I
rap
need a stage name, and I already had the big ass 602 on my neck, you know, and I already
Really?
had the Phoenix. You mean like my name, like you know, people already knew me as Byron. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like, shit. I was like, I got the big ass 602. You know, Byron.
Byron,
Maybe
602
everybody like
Byron.
around the west side knows me as Byron. So I was like, fuck it, 602 Byron. I was like, and it's hard too, cause you know I'm trying to put on for the city. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like
that was
I knew I was gonna put something with
Oh,
like
yeah.
either the state, the city, or something, you know, just to represent. But I was like, fuck it, I got the big ass 602. And then too, when people look at me and they see the 602, they'll remember me. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
602.
exactly. 602.
602. You know what I mean?
602 Byron.
So you were putting on beforehand. You already had these fucking.
Yeah, already, yeah, they, like
He
yeah.
was already
I've been
running
proud.
AZ,
Yeah,
bro, hell
I've been
yeah.
proud of Phoenix, bro. Before I started rapping, you know what I mean? Like that's anybody here though. You know, everybody
Right.
here is very
Yep.
proud of Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like you know, but yeah, I was just like when I started rapping, I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna do what the people want. They want someone to put on, you know, because
Yeah.
I know that's what I want.
No,
what I mean?
that's what I think AZ's waiting and looking for.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We need a
Like,
flag.
They're waiting
Hell
for
yeah.
that one artist to blow up in AZ pretty fucking big, you know?
Yeah, hell
And I
yeah.
think it's in due time. Like it's coming.
Yeah, and then like people do blow up from here, bro. But like rappers and shit. But like I feel like they don't stay repping. You know what I
they
mean?
leave, dog.
And then they leave. You know. Also, like I don't think anyone has put on for Phoenix like they did. Like you know, like you know, like really up there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's people doing their thing. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like I don't know, like fucking it's crazy big. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to take this shit to like you know what I mean, like
National,
up there, you know what I mean, like with the legends, you know what I mean, like that's how I see it.
Y si se va a hacer, sir.
Style, dog.
You know what I mean? And I, you know
porque
what I mean, I'm just trying to get better and better, bro. That's the plan, you know what I mean?
you got good intentions behind it. ¿Sí me entiendes? You got the energy for it. Aparte de que, well, going back to the different accents, now that we have in Colorado and Texas, aquí en todo ese rollo, if you think about it, we're all Mexicans, sir.
Yeah,
No
hell
más
yeah.
que we're like pochos, pues. We all got different, like, it's because we're like first generation Chicano, you know, and sometimes we forget where we come from. So when an artist like that represents también, ¿sí me entiendes? A Mexican artist también, que sabe de
Sure, yeah.
¿sí me entiendes? La raza identifies with you también ese lado. It's kind of like this experiment that we did in First Friday.
Yeah.
You know, like we went, usually First Friday, you know, son pues más güeros, más así, más
Like bands.
Bands.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm already knowing, yeah. I shot.
Oh, okay, that's fucking
video,
dope.
yeah.
Órale.
Well, you like showed up with like a whole crew or what?
yeah, it's on YouTube. It's called In the Grave.
In the grave?
In
yeah.
the grave. I think
I shot a music video there, and right there by that graffiti house.
Oh, yeah.
We also,
La pura esquinita ahí on close to 7th
and
Street.
then I shot in the backyard, and then right there in the road, fool, I had the homie put a drone up and record us while we're walking with the big ass speaker performing the actual song,
That's fucking
walking
dope.
through the crowd and shit. Motherfuckers just looking at us like, you know. And I just thought of it like, if I do that, they're gonna be like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I actually met people that were there at that time later on, and were like, hey, I saw you when you did that, you know, when you first started off, because that was like my third music video.
That's
you know, people
dope.
still didn't, you know, hear about me yet, and then eventually somebody, like, people were like, oh yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, see, like we had the same experiment. Our shit worked. Like we were going there. They had, you know, like we said, they have rock bands, they have metal, they have
rappers también, o sea, ahí like with their own speaker y todo ese
But
rollo.
what they never had, or what at least what I haven't seen, was a banda player or like, you know, something like Mexican music.
Corridos, pues, or, you know, and anything that represents la raza.
Yeah,
pues,
so I
no?
came up with the idea. I was like, dude, you know, that would hit because there's a lot of people that go there, and like I bet you it would get a crowd, it would get attention. So we set up, we all just said, fuck it, you know, we set our camera, the whole crew showed up, like a whole Finikera crew.
Yep.
And
Like
then we had him play, and it was a hit, bro. It was like a little success. Like we had a whole crowd mount up and everything.
Me and Pollo played ahí manicero and shit in front of everybody.
My boy pulled some bitches. Like,
Hell yeah,
I got like
hell
six
yeah.
phone numbers. I
Hell
got like
yeah.
6 phone numbers, sir.
Hell
Así,
yeah.
así gordita con me
Hey,
veas.
that's
Pero
funny you say that, bro, because when we were doing the music video, some random ass females with their boyfriends pulled up and asked if they could be in the video, bro.
Really?
Random, and their boyfriends are just watching them while they're in our music video, bro.
Wow.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
hating.
Yeah, you know, we probably like, damn, who the fuck you mean?
imagine how that was
Mad as
feel,
fuck.
bro.
It's like, it ain't my fault I attract so much. You know? It's abundance. Pues.
Yeah, they thought it was cool. They were like, "Oh, you're a rapper." You know what I mean, like, you know,
That's
it was
fucking dope.
it was love and shit.
But it's that, pues, you know, like el apoyo was there, you know, like yo, por ejemplo, I've been performing, como te digo, I tried my best to get a crowd going, you know, like, oh, para toda la gente de Sonora, que toda la gente de Michoacán, toda esa raza, you know, que all of a sudden, like, mostly the faces that we recognized, perdón, you know, so I was like, all the Spanish speakers on tan, y se venían, all of them.
Yeah.
Mostly all the people that were, si me entiendes, from our ethnicity, they all showed up.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, the Rasta shows mad love. You know what I mean? Like, just because I think we're just so powerful together.
Micho Peñalosa.
I don't think so.
Nah.
Micho is a fat fool.
Yeah, mi compa and shit. Yeah, you know Micho? Yeah, with the Yeah, bro, es my bro. Salud para compa Micho and shit, you know. Ese güey tocaba con ellos accordion. The very first grupo that they ever had, it was Javi and
So you know Jesse Rojas, right? The one el doble F.
Jesse Rojas.
Pase
No
de
me
la
tocaba
bala,
con
me
ellos.
aliviano pa' ponerme bien al tiro.
I think I probably heard of him.
No soy
I've heard-
cholo.
Yeah.
That fool used to stay around Javi and Poncho and all of them. That's how they
Fíjate,
started and shit.
I
You
feel
know,
like
before they made Shrek and shit. Shout
then-
out to my nigga Shrek too.
Then that literally tells you, si me entiendes, de que like the people that are always involved with the same, you know, si me entiendes, if you si te rodeas, si me entiendes, if you get involved with the same people that are consistently doing it, you know, like they sale different people, different artists, pues, you know, like that are gonna be soon to be, you know, born out of this, pues, you know, as like real artists, pues. So
It's because there's a big difference, bro, between talent and hop trenders, because that's what I call them,
yeah,
hop trenders. You know,
como las canciones
they
que
see
pegan
they
así.
see someone that really have talent, and they trying to do the same shit, but they don't got it. Straight up, bro. Straight up. They don't got
Because
it like that, and they just try to
Because they copy
either
it.
hate on you or try to be like you,
copy it.
but they don't tell you straight up. They just probably hate on you, try to get your attention and shit. You feel me? But
And they don't. Just like my compa that kind of dissed you, sir. You know, like it's because people that don't know how to like bring the essence. Pues at the end of the day, the essence or the thing that's gonna be maintained is like salir adelante. It's one. Si me entiendes, is like you gotta make your own style. You gotta si me entiendes, like find what like you can do and basically translate. Si me entiendes, the feeling that you have. Because literally, if you think about it, music and lyrics and all that kind of shit, it's only a feeling that you give to people. So if you know how to interpret that feeling to people, people are gonna feel you in some sense.
Especially if you mean what you're saying, you know what I mean? It's like you put your energy in it, bro.
Yes, sir.
People gonna feel your energy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's all love to the music. Again, we saying, you know, like it's all love to the music, and if you really like this shit, you're putting everything to it. You know, like we're not gonna talk about it, but you put everything to it. You just take the sacrifice.
It's kind of like karma.
Putting work and stay strong,
like
stay
karma,
hungry.
like,
You never gonna like you know, like como por ejemplo yo. We fucked up already.
Uno la vez, por favor. No, just like no, just like.
What were you saying?
Sí,
Fuck, I forgot what I said. What I was saying.
about putting in the energy, pues si me entiendes, like it's kind of like karma, you know, like whatever you put in down here, right? Like what we were saying, like the energy, you know, in some sense, if you think about it, this is like a mirror.
Are we gonna take another shot or what?
I'm fucking down.
hell
I'm down. I'm down. Aquí saludos, you know, para toda la raza que nos está mirando, you know, y que anda también pisteando con nosotros, you know, saludos.
Salud.
This is like my third time trying the buzz balls.
Hey, these buzz balls, man, they sneak up on.
It's chill. You know, I used to work at a liquor store, and I never tried them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna paper rock scissors for this. Ready? You're gonna see this on camera. Paper rock scissors for this buzz ball.
I'll just take a shot too.
No, otro way.
Oh.
There's no more. That's what I'm saying. Paper, rock,
okay.
scissors.
All right then. Yeah.
Paper rock scissors. Three times.
Okay, out of three.
No.
Paper rock scissors. Paper rock scissors. Ah, bitch. What? Paper rock scissors. Fuck.
Psychology. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Saludcita la buena, you know, salud.
The motherfucker got me. What a hoe. What?
Te toca a ti. You're like, oh, tú.
Now you're pro changing diapers.
It be the shitty diapers.
Chale.
Shitty diapers, where it's
It look like they roll over with it again. How was that saying you getting with the manguera and shit again?
Oh man, that's nasty. Like when a baby, I can't imagine that shit. Bro, having a kid, having a baby fully shit itself, and go up its like back and shit, and be like,
yo, I have my
throw the
kids.
whole baby away.
It's another experience.
Yeah,
You know. But one day we're gonna do it, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, having
Well,
a kid-
you
Yeah,
nastas
having a
ahí,
kid
¿sí
is
me
like a
entiendes?
whole different thing, bro. Really, like real shit. I used to be like, man, I don't know. I don't want to say reckless, but I just didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and having a kid, like, really just centered me.
You
like,
measure
know what I'm
yourself,
saying?
yeah.
You know, and bro, like, it's motivation for sure. Like, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Motherfuckers will say like that life changes after that. Shit. Like, you see shit different, but it do. You know what I mean?
It does,
Crazy,
really.
for sure.
Because now it doesn't matter about you, pues.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Like, there's another life that's out here that, like, doesn't know anything about anything, you know? So even if you're mad at him or her, you know, it's not like, you know, like, you can't because they're you know, they don't know.
Yeah.
And that makes you really understand your parents now.
Right, type shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Cementina is
facts.
like-
Yeah, exactly.
See,
And it's
Cementina-
like oh, like see, so I didn't have my dad, so like I want to be there for my kid. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
So it's like
Tú
that's
sabes
also
lo que
another
es,
thing,
pues,
you
¿sí
know
me
what I mean?
entiendes? O
So-
sea, and it even makes you a better person, a better
for
dad, ¿sí
sure.
me
Yeah,
entiendes?
exactly. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
la
yeah,
neta,
that's
pues, you
facts.
know, Porque like you pues sí me entiendes, like you understand what it is, sí me entiendes, to grow up. Yo también de alguna forma ser like, se puede decir que no todo así, pero tuve a mi jefa que fue padre y madre,
Yeah,
¿no? O
hell
sea,
yeah,
la
yeah,
neta,
exactly.
pues,
Shout out my mom.
so la neta, you know,
Yeah.
like, as soon as, like, as long as we give feeding that message, ¿sí me entiendes? To the next kid de que, hey, la neta, lo que tú vayas a hacer, pero échale todas las ganas. Porque yo, you know, now, okay, going back to that, de que we understand our parents, we can't blame them for anything. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah, bro,
now we
for
understand
sure.
de que they're like little kids that have kids.
Yeah, have
raising
kids. Yeah, kids that have kids.
¿Sí me entiendes? Porque el 100%
for
a lo mejor no saben,
Yeah,
pues.
until you're in that position. Exactly,
Until
bro. That's
you're
it.
there.
Until
You're a kid raising a kid.
You're a kid raising a kid. For
La
sure.
neta,
Yeah,
viejo.
for sure, bro.
You learn as you go.
But that's the hope. ¿Sí me entiendes? That's what makes you grow
so kids,
as a
be
parent.
nice to your parents. You know what I mean? I know they get.
La
you know
neta
what I
que
mean?
sí, viejo.
That's your parents.
And like more in these days, ¿sí me entiendes? De que kids are like more into the YouTube era. ¿Sí me entiendes? Like they're not human anymore, bro. They're like machines now.
Type shit. Yeah, glued to the screen. That's
Like
what it is, yeah.
they're 5 years old. They know how to use the ¿sí me entiendes? The phones and shit.
Facts,
But
yeah, straight up, yeah.
I
They know
don't
how to
know-
use TikTok, like making TikToks and shit.
right,
I
¿sí
mean,
me entiendes? Like
Yeah.
they're making more money than us.
yeah, fucking right.
Fucking
making
little
TikToks
kids
and
like
shit.
this, 6, 7 year olds are already making millions and shit.
Right, yeah.
You know, pero es por lo mismo, pues sí me entiendes de que like maybe what I think about is like maybe it's just a new era, bro. You know, like just how our parents used to get mad at us for the shit that we liked, and now the world is constantly changing.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. My fucking little brother, bro. He told me, bro. I tell him about Facebook and shit. He's like, bro. He's like, that's for old people. That's for boomers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck's a boomer? I'm like, what the fuck's a boomer? He's like, that's old people. I'm like, what the fuck?
The
Nigga, I ain't old, nigga. What you talking about? You mean like,
what are you talking
man,
about?
what you talking about? Like, you mean?
So
De
to me,
repente
by
te cayó el
boomers,
20 de,
Hey,
damn, I feel like I'm old and
baby
shit.
boomer?
Yeah, so at the
It's all
time, they were
technology and shit, huh? It's going fast as fuck, huh?
Bro, it's
Like,
because it's technology,
technology is
pues.
advancing,
Más
like,
with the
fast.
internet. I feel like the internet sped up everything. La neta.
It's a new era, bro.
Bro,
It's
like,
a new,
hey,
you feel me? Like it's a new
This
era.
too,
It's-
like I guess like Glizzy's a hot dog or some shit.
Glizzy?
Right? I don't fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know, like my
Glizzy's
brother,
a hot-
I showed my little brother one of my songs. I'm talking about Glizzy, like a Glock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, "What you talking about hot dog?" I'm like, "What?"
Hey,
You said they're gonna edit you with a glizzy.
Yeah,
With the hot dog and shit, that's it.
Yeah, like, bro.
Nowadays, that's how it be, bro. Everybody's a meme now. See me entiendes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's no respect, wait.
Yeah.
There's no respect for nobody
Nah, but that's
now.
what makes shit's funny.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's what they want you to think, but what about the respect?
hey, like in 10 more years, we're gonna have cars flying and shit. Why?
Imagínate, dog.
That shit is gonna
Bro.
happen. That shit's gonna happen, bro.
They
Ya
said
mi-
by 25. I don't see that by 25.
Ya miré los pinches, those cops that be using those fucking, what do you call those like, they basically ride the drones, literally, you know, like, it's like a board, it's like,
Remember when jetpacks used to be scientific, like you know some shit you see
Right.
whatever. They
Lo
got
malo rico
jetpacks
lo
now,
tenía, yeah.
hovercrafts. They got hovercrafts.
Yeah,
Remember
they have
that?
hovercrafts
Like bro,
and
that's
shit.
like the thing now. You know what I mean? So it's like we're seeing that shit, like you know what I mean? It's slowly
slowly seeing.
Yeah, like people wouldn't believe that shit was real, but like
oh,
there's
like the
even- there's-
metaverse.
There's
Going back to the metaverse,
Uh-huh.
who would have thought 20 years from back
We're gonna have
then
V-
that
we
we'd
would've
be
been
online.
VR sets and
online, you know
shit,
what I mean?
yeah.
Connected through the whole world, like we're all connected, like you know what I mean?
And look
Yeah,
at how
it's
much
like-
money is involved, dog.
It's not
La
here
neta.
yet though. I don't know. It's not here yet though. But imagine when we do like all into the metaverse. Like Facebook's gonna be a part of it.
Yeah.
A bunch of other things.
Imagine La Finikera podcast
La
aquí
Finikera
in, like, in
podcast.
VR and shit.
Hey, this shit's popping, bro. It's already popping,
Imagine
bro.
we're gonna do a VR podcast.
Take it
Hey,
to-
that would be crazy shit.
That'd be a revolutionary.
Shit.
Fíjate, kind of like, have you guys invested into crypto?
Not yet, but
Nah.
my
Some cryptocurrency. Yeah.
They say,
Ben
bro,
Carlos, shout out.
ahorita the market
boy,
went
Austin.
down, right? Because the market is gonna fall into we kind
It's
of
a good
predict.
time to buy in though.
Well, yes.
I see people like, no, I just don't know too much
It's
about
like
it.
stocks. You understand a stock? So
Yes,
like
sir.
it's sort of the same thing,
You
but
buy
just
the
with
coin,
the
you give it its value. People that invest more in the coin, ¿sí me entiendes? Bring the value of the coin. Kind of like
Yeah.
Bitcoin, ¿sí me entiendes? The more people, the first one was Bitcoin. You know, so like the more people invest in it, lo más vale, pues.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes?
Uh-huh.
Pero like basically what they want to do is like get rid of the cash, the dollar, the currencies in all countries, because you know, depending on each country, it has its own currency. Like aquí, $1 in Mexico is 20 pesos. Obviously, here $1 you could probably buy a lollipop, but
Hey,
with
you're
20
balling
pesos
out
over
there in
there,
Mexico with 20,
¿sí me
with 20
entiendes?
pesos.
You'll buy like a 6-pack or something, you
Yeah.
know, Pacifico or something. Pero really, like what they're trying to do is get it all together into one currency, which is cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter which one, Ethereum, Dogecoin, que Shiba Inu, que all these coins.
Well, then that's hard to make it just one cryptocurrency. Then I think it'll be traded amongst all of them. Like you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum.
Well, each one is gonna have its value, yes, because kind of like the dollar, but now it's gonna be crypto, pues.
It's because from what I read into like when they introduced the metaverse, we're gonna be able to trade money in between each other through like Ethereum. Like let's say you have something in the fucking metaverse, you have a fucking you have a whip.
That's how you
know?
use.
And I want to buy a whip, and I'm like, yo, I'll give you 2 Ethereum coins for this whip.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Type of shit.
That's crazy.
That's what I read into, but I'm not entirely sure.
And the cool part about that is that the coins, like, let's say they bought you the thing for like, un ejemplo, $5,000, and if people keep investing into that coin, right, your value goes up. Yeah. So instead of 5, now costs like $10,000.
Right.
Right. So like, le estás ganando, pues. Y ahorita, like I'm saying, it's a good time because the
everything's low.
What is it, Generation Z?
Hey, but you gotta know how to do that shit and all that shit, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people like buy and sell it because they know how to, you know.
It's kind of like the stocks.
A lot of people just hold it, and
it's like everything, bro. You gotta know that how to do that shit, cause how you gonna invest on that shit, and you know, like without even knowing.
La neta, sir, I feel like they don't teach you this in school though. Pero la neta,
nah, hey, cause the schools honestly are bred to make sheep,
workers,
they're bred to make workers.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Wake up early in the morning. Go on time.
Andale.
Do your work. You know
even the schedule kind of looks the same.
There ain't nothing wrong with somebody that wants to do that. You know what I mean? Like you want to do that, but like like I understand. Even because I graduated and shit still, but I didn't use my diploma for shit. You know what I mean? Like
I still
you graduated, sir.
Yeah. Because my mom's came out here, so my mom's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So for my mom's, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make her happy. That's my mom's. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if I gotta graduate, I'm gonna graduate, but. Hey, I'm doing this music shit, shout out moms, support me and shit too, you know what I mean? Shout out moms and everything, but...
Yo pasé de puro panzazo, bro. La neta, quick story, like, I wasn't gonna graduate on time because I didn't do my senior project. You get a whole month to do it, but la neta, I was like, I was fucking lazy, bro, la neta. I was good in tests and quizzes, but I was never good in school because I was lazy. I was like, I ain't doing fucking homework, I ain't doing fucking projects and shit.
I feel you, but I wasn't good at school either, but I just had a smart ass girlfriend through high school, bro, that would like really help me. And like, you know what I'm saying? She would help me through shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, just like, and then I went to charter school afterwards, like after Alhambra, she just like get my credits and whatever, fuck, finish that shit. And then y'all got that shit done with, you know what I mean? It's easy to look shit up online, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
Es eso, pues, ¿sí me entiendes? De like, at least we could say that, ¿sí me entiendes? De que we have the diploma, sir. Porque now there's a lot of jobs that don't accept you if you don't even have that.
Yeah,
either a GED or a diploma.
Yeah.
So now it's a requirement for sure, pues. So, so like la neta, si no fuera por una morra, if it weren't for this one chick that, so basically Trevor Brown is on 75th and Thomas. In front of it is a Skechers store. That was my very first job.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So like I entré and shit. I became a manager in the year and shit. But anyways, so I was like, nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna graduate on time. She's like, why? Her name was Brenda. Shout out to Brenda.
Shout out Brenda.
Por hacerme pasar and shit.
Shout out Brenda.
Really. Cause like I was telling her like I didn't have shit done. You had like 10 different kinds of projects. You had to do a research paper. You gotta get the citations. You gotta get a narrative. And you gotta get like, I don't know, a whole bunch of shit. La neta, I didn't have shit. I had a whole month to do it, and it was like the last day to do it.
Yeah. Damn.
And then I went to my shift at 3. I got out at 10 p.m. She was still an intern, right, at this one hospital. But anyways, she was like, you gotta do it. I was like, she's like, you gotta do it porque por tu jefa, la neta, ¿sí me entiendes? O sea, tu mamá se sacrificó por tantos pinches, y como para que no le agradezca de esa forma, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, qué mal rollo. Me empezó a quemar cinta, pues, I was like, started thinking, I was like, you're right. after we left, right, we closed at 10. We left at like around 11. I didn't have a car, so like she took me to her house, you know, and like nos quedamos ahí all fucking night. Si me entiendes, looking for the research paper, writing the paper. Ni dormí. I didn't even sleep. The next day, she took me to school. It was like 6, 7. So she's like, you could sleep si quieres, you know. Like I slept like an hour. No más. I wore the same uniform, the same shirt, si me entiendes, the same pants, but I got there with the fucking a packet like that. That shit done. Yeah, I turned that shit in, bro. They gave me I think a B. Si me entiendes, on the final project, and I graduated.
Yeah, bro.
I walked there. I walked the si me entiendes, a class and shit. No
definitely. You mean like, hey, like I remember, like, bro, I was in like, so I was gonna graduate and shit, but I had one class that I failed. It was fucking math, bro. And I was like, it was like, I don't remember, it was like algebra, I think, algebra 4 or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? That I was like, you know, I was like, fuck,
some complicated, some stuff that we weren't even gonna use later in life.
So I had to go to after
they
school.
Make us take it.
Yeah, I had to go after school classes with this teacher. His name was Mrs. Smiley. You know what I mean? And like, but it was weird because he always was mad as fuck. You know what I mean? And his name was Mr. Smiley. Red as fuck. He'd be red, mad as fuck. Old white dude. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out Mr. Smiley. But like, I remember, bro, I wouldn't even pop up to school because it was after school. Like, what the fuck, you know? But he still passed me, bro. And shout out Mr. Smiley, you know what I'm saying?
Salud,
still passed me and shit. So, yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? So, anybody can do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, even if you got to cheat your way through high school, whatever, you could do it. You know what I mean? I still bullshit around, bro. I still did whatever the fuck I did. But I was like, man, I'm going to finish it, get it over with, and that's that. You know what I mean? Get to the bread. But
Pero, like, you can say, and I can say that they helped us out, but we were halfway there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had to be the ones who, like,
so
you know what I mean?
Ándale. Or else we would have been like, nah.
Exactly, yeah.
And then we would have not graduated.
It's because with our, you know, our moms or people, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I'm saying? Los Mexicanos, like, they see that's important. You know what I mean? Like, you finish school, you know what I mean? And that's...
And especially, like giving back to the family, pues. You mean, because like family is very strong in our Mexican heritage.
Oh yeah. Family is
This is like trying to make them proud, or si me entiendes, either try to help them out as much as we can.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I was like the second one to graduate in my whole family, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? It was like, all right,
it's accomplishment, la neta, pues, you know, o sea, para la familia de uno, pues.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. My mom's, bro. That's, I mean, my mom's a hustler, bro. That's where I get it from. My mom's, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, sir. We gotta pay back that debt. Si me entiendes, in some sense. And also, like, a mí me decían, right, mi mamá, de que no te voy a dejar nada más que la escuela. Si me entiendes, o échale ganas, si me entiendes, porque la escuela te va a ayudar mucho y que este que lo otro. Yo no, ya la escucho.
Los pláticas and shit.
Yeah, right, que te tenías sentado ahí after you wait. You know, you're like, just chilling there, just like.
I'd just be sitting there like.
Sí, ama, está bien, pues, you know, but like I said, now that you have a kid, right? Like now that, si me entiendes, que empezamos a entender why, the why part. You know, like, why tanto los jalones de orejas? Why, like, hey, stay on track. Si me entiendes? Porque we worry about each other. You know, like, we want us to be good. We know what the fucking world is. You know, and that's why we want to protect ours now.
Hey, and I feel like, bro, you know what's crazy? That since I started this rap shit, I feel like the Mexicans are looked down upon in like this music shit, bro. You know, like, or not even looked upon, but looked past. Like,
yeah, no, they are.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah. That's also why I think we go so hard, bro. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like, I had this OG told me, and this shit will stick for me forever. Like,
what was it?
You know, if you weren't Mexican, they would love you. You know what I mean? Like, the rap shit, if you weren't Mexican, they would love you. You know what I mean? And that's kind of facts, bro. You know what I mean? And not to say it's no racist shit, but you know what I mean? But, like, you know,
sure.
You know what I mean? And in Arizona, too, you know what I mean? It's like one of those states that's like, you see the Karen shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, in Arizona, you see the Karen shit.
They got Filiberto's open at, you know, through all night and shit. See, they got Federico. They got all these spots también dedicated for the, you know, for us Mexicans. Pues. You know, o también eso de que, pues sí, o sea, we're like literally close to the border.
Yeah.
You know,
Arizona's a state, is a border state.
Yes, sir. Ándale, pues, you know, so that's where we're like more filled in. You know, of more representing la raza, pues, you know, this aspect. Because if you go to, like, I don't know, Chicago, there's a lot of, like, I've heard Puerto Ricans, and then also gente from like south of Mexico, like Guanajuato, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, I don't know, Ciudad de F, you know, like all those. I guess those are different Mexicans though, you know?
Right,
Because we are different Mexicans
funny.
too.
I have a Salvadorian homie, bro. That's 602 Jose. Shout out to 602 Jose. He's
Salud,
Salvadorian.
salud.
People think he's
Mi tocayo.
Mexican, but he's Salvadorian and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out my Salvadorians. But yeah, like, I'll be telling you, bro, you're just a different type of Mexican, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but shout out my Salvadorians. But you know
We
what I
speak
mean?
Spanish, sir.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, it's just different accents.
Yeah.
It's kind of like here, como andamos diciendo, de que different accents of Texans and Colorado.
Type shit,
you know?
yeah.
Todo eso, pero we're all the same, you know, essence.
Essence, yeah. Type shit, yeah.
I feel like back to what you were touching on, it's like, you know how like you say our race isn't really, or our culture isn't really represented in rap as much.
Yeah.
It's because it really isn't. Like, if you go down to it, what it was before, like rap was a black culture thing. You know what I mean? And then it was tough for like a white artist to also bust on the scene. So the same thing that you're kind of feeling.
Exactly,
you know?
bro. Yeah.
And to come into that space and do it as well, you don't come off as well or as respected as you would have been. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Because they look at us and they're just like, well, banda music, norteños.
Banda, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
They have a specific, you know, version of
exactly.
what a Mexican
now,
artist should be. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Now we're seeing like different artists from Mexico pop up. Like Cartel de Santa was good. Fucking
He's from my hometown.
What are they? Santa Fe Clan.
Yeah.
Santa Fe Clan is blowing up right now.
Yeah.
Heavy.
And it's a whole different sound. And it's a whole
yes,
different
sir.
sound.
And they're starting to blow up now in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think, but that's what I think is so dope, bro. Is like even if we are looked down upon them, bro, I think that just motivates everybody. It just sounds different. It just like, you know what I mean? Just
it's gonna have its moment, like you said. Yeah, it's gonna get
oversaturated. The haters are gonna push us up.
It's oversaturated with shit that sounds the same. You know?
Yeah.
So like once you have that new sound, like. There's people that have like Chicano flows. There's people that mix Spanish into their raps now, you know?
Yeah.
And like you said, we're so close to the
now
border.
Now that we're fusing, ¿sí me entiendes? Like the Sireno style voice and, the rap style voice, ¿sí me entiendes?
That's what made me like it because it's so different.
We're creating something new here. La neta. And that's what's gonna make us literally también put Phoenix on the map. ¿Sí me entiendes? Massive, we represent Phoenix.
I think we're all just looking for that Arizona sound right now too, you know, in the rap shit especially, bro. You know what I mean? It's like not a lot of rap. I don't think we have a sound yet. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people compare me to like Mexican drill. That's what they call my shit, Mexican drill. And I'm not even mad at it. I
make it a
that.
thing.
You know what I mean? Mexican drill. I like that. You know what I mean? It's drill. It's like, you know what I mean? Some shit makes you go be on a mission and you know what I mean? You're trying to pop up with somebody, you listen to my shit, you know what I mean?
I think you just stumbled upon something, bro. Mexican drill.
Mexican drill, you know what I mean?
Hey, hold on. That could work. That could work.
Yeah, because I play my shit to people. That's what people say, Mexican drill. They'll be like, oh, that's Mexican drill. Like, okay, I'm not mad at it. That's hard, you know what I mean?
Start labeling that shit.
Mexican drill, yeah.
Bro, it'll make people believe that it's you know what I mean?
No, también, like I said, there's a market for the paisas, pues, you know, like, sí o no, CompaNava, de que hay bueno, esas privadas, pues, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, what are they filled with? Mexicans. You know, estamos llenos, pues, ¿sí me entiendes? De pura raza, pues, like I said, going back to that first Friday event, you know, like, we performed, a whole bunch of people just showed up. That's because they need somebody to represent them.
They're
also already here.
Like also too, bro, I get a lot of hate from DJs sometimes. Like not every DJ, but I do get hate from DJs because like
todos los haters.
Shout out all the haters. Shout out all the haters.
Hey, they're not even haters. They're just fans.
They're fans on the low.
But
look, cause I get haters, bro. Like or DJs that say like, oh, you know what I mean? Cause he's not black, he can't say N-word or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is like in Phoenix is we're all united, you know what I mean? It's a lot of black and brown pride here, you know what I mean? That's what people don't understand. That's also why I say Wetback and Beaner in my music, you know what I mean? Because I'm proud to be what I am. You know what I mean? I'm proud. I have no offense to anybody calling me any of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a proud Beaner, Wetback, all that. You know, I'm very proud. You know what I mean? I'm proud of being Mexican. So you know what I mean? So I don't take no offense to it. You know what I mean? That's also why I put it in my music. You know what I mean? I want to be one of the ones.
I've kind of learned it in you know through the time in my time in music. It's the interpretation.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can interpret, si me entiendes, your song or like the message behind it, people are gonna receive it and get it. You know, so you know, like man, that was some good shots. That shit got me a bad buzz. But see, like,
hey, we gotta have a podcast with smoke and all that shit. want to
Hey.
get y'all high. Like, damn.
Yeah. Hey, you know, when we get our own studio, just wait for it.
Yeah, oh God.
Aquí que mandar with the ¿cómo se llama? With the eighth blunt acá, no and shit.
We get that from a lot of artists. They're like, oh,
By the
can we
way,
smoke
what's
when we're
your-
on there? You know?
what's your-
And then once we're like on here, we can't smoke and shit. But same shit, we always tell them, we're just like, wait for the studio. It'll come, bro. It'll fucking come. And then we'll be able to smoke. We'll be able to do our thing in here, dog.
Pero invite us, señor. We'll definitely be down, you know, también to pull up and
bro,
shit.
like shows or whatever, like y'all could pull up and interview people,
Simón.
interview artists,
Nos
you know,
jalamos, viejo, la
whatever,
neta
you know
que
what I
sí.
mean? That way it's like hella networking too, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, it's that, but ¿sí me entiendes? Like if we're gonna be in that lifestyle, we have to ¿sí me entiendes? The consistency, every day, pero it's also
The right networking.
putting yourself in that world.
Yo.
En
Yeah.
todas partes, pues ¿sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. What I do want to do something like
It's
that. You know,
network,
what you
yeah.
mentioned. That would be a
So
good
that way you
opportunity
guys
for us.
names, you got like Finikera podcast, you know what I mean?
Is in every market, pues.
It's in
Yeah.
everything, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes, yes.
Shows our involvement.
Which is a hard ass fucking name, fool. I'm telling you, bro.
Jack as
Finikera
fuck.
Thank you,
I
señor.
was
Thank you,
tripping. I
thank
was
you.
like, how come nobody's done that?
Ever
like,
thought
you know?
about it, right?
Yeah, I never. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's hard as fuck, fool. You know
Bro.
what I mean? Especially that you're putting on
That's-
for those grupos.
that's really a
fucking
milestone for us. Thank
raperos,
you,
like
thank
rapper, I mean, like just anybody. You know what I mean? It's just cool as fuck.
Just if
you
you're
know?
in Phoenix, you feel
It's
me?
Phoenix, any Phoenix,
Yes,
Phoenix
sir.
artist. You know what I mean? Which is cool as fuck.
Yeah, dude, like we're coming up with the name. We're just like we went through a couple of them. I think.
Yeah, go
And
for it.
like-
Finikera one just really stuck.
Yeah, like Finikera
Yeah.
podcast. That's
You know?
just hard, bro. And I mean, like Finikera, like people from Phoenix know what that is. Like,
Yeah.
They know what
Finikera,
it is.
you know what I mean?
And then
that's-
like most of the corridos también dicen
Ajá,
Finikera, pues
I
like
say
now
Finikera
and
in my
shit.
songs too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you'll hear it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sí me tocó escuchar, pues, pero es eso, pues, sí me entiendes, like, it's rapping it.
Ajá.
It's rapping the flag.
Rapping
¿Sí
it,
me
yeah.
entiendes? O sea, porque hay gente que nomás no tiene a representative,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you know, so we're out here
Face of the
to,
cities. That's gonna be the face of the
Hey.
cities.
or to make the bridges.
Or the
Eso,
bridges,
pues, sí me
exactly,
entiendes,
yeah.
like, to like different cities and connect them, and, you
Right.
know, and
Hey, cause if you guys know, bro, we're like we have a symbol for our city. A lot of people don't have that.
Yeah,
Like the
bird.
Phoenix, we have the Phoenix.
Bird.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people say it's a Phoenix, you know what I mean? Like people don't have that.
Yeah,
you know what I
they
mean?
don't.
Like they don't have a
symbol
symbol.
like that, like-
We have a symbol.
Yeah, that's true.
City
That's a
of
good point. I
Phoenix
never
is
thought
a
about that.
Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like that's so hard, bro. You know what I mean? And
I'm
we don't
telling you,
realize
shit.
that because we're so used to it.
Yeah, I
but
never thought
I'm getting
about
a
that.
you know what I
tattoo.
mean, bro? We have our symbol. Like you know what I mean? It's like we're the heart of Arizona,
Right.
for real. You know what I mean?
I believe.
We're really rapping.
And
Yeah,
for the
we're going to
state.
be the pioneers of it.
And the pioneers.
¿Sí me
exactly.
entiendes? De que we're going to set, the road, ¿sí me entiendes? For future artists
I'm
también aquí
excited,
mismo,
bro.
so.
I'm excited because I know that like doing this, what we're doing right now, motivates a lot of people. You know what I mean? People are gonna see this podcast. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I could do it too.
I can
Or
do it too.
you know what I mean? And that's what's special about it, bro. Is that we're setting a you know what I mean, the pavement to something that's gonna grow and like you know what I mean. And like a
Yes,
couple
sir.
years from now, people are gonna want to you know what I mean. It's gonna be a whole bunch of us. You know what I mean?
Like imagine it just. A few
We
years
did it.
from now.
We
yeah,
did it.
exactly.
It's just. It's.
We're so
unreal,
young, you know.
but-
We're all young. You know what I mean? Like,
But it's
you
possible.
already-
It's not impossible.
No,
It's
it's un-
possible.
yeah, it's
No,
unreal,
yeah.
but it's gonna manifest.
It's
in
gonna
years,
happen, bro. It's gonna. I'll manifest it right now. Look, 5 years from now, me, like I told you, bro, we're finna blow. You know what I mean? Like I told you,
Hold it
man.
to that.
Igual usted, carnal,
Yeah,
la
all
neta,
of
o
us,
sea,
dude.
y usted, CompaNava, you know, like, sí los miramos ahí, sí me entiende, breaking new genres, you know,
Yeah,
because that's
exactly.
what we need to do.
Yeah, compa too.
we'll see
You
how
know,
it
like,
goes.
Compa
ya
hard.
están dejando los genres, and, like, that's what we need to open up, sí me entiendes. It's just a new flavor. It's a new fusion of everything.
Hey,
¿sí me
hey,
entiendes?
I just want to let everyone know that I'm coming. 22.
Ahí pa' que se watchen and
So,
shit.
He's
how
on
did-
your ass.
so on top of that, how did you guys meet with
Okay.
YouTube?
Damn. To be honest, I seen Byron like a long time ago. You know, like I always seen him like going off with his shit, bro. And like I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this fool right here, bro. Since I met him, he always stay putting work, bro. Like work, bro.
Yeah.
Like work, bro. Like
Consistency.
you gotta
yeah,
see
like,
it to
consistency.
to fucking be able to tell, you know. But this fool, bro, I always fuck with rap shit. You feel me? Like I do corridos and all that shit, bro. But I
Yes,
show
sir.
love to more than anything, bro. We're Mexican, like we said again.
Yeah.
You know, it's all
Yeah.
about culture and represent the flag,
The
bro. Like,
raza,
you know,
pues, you know,
like
también, and even lyrically, también, you know, like, es lo que, I feel like nowadays, that's what differentiates the music now and the music back then. Where, like, back then, the lyrics used to hit you more.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Like, nowadays everybody kind of like wants to rap about the same things, but now we have something else, which is personal stuff. Finikera stuff. ¿Sí me entiendes? Like, hablar de dónde somos nosotros. Y yo sé que, así como escuchamos los rap songs de Compton y todo ese rollo, bro, allá con, o sea, Ice Cube y que NWA.
Hey, this is a new
aquí
wave,
se va a hacer
bro.
también.
This is gonna be a new wave, and y'all use weight on 602 Byron, bro. My
CompaNava.
niggas gotta blow
Both
the
of you,
fuck
bro.
up, bro.
CompaNava.
Y'all use
I
weight
see
on
it,
that
both of
shit,
you,
bro.
bro.
It's the whole
Y'all use weight.
602 shit movement. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Anybody 602 shit. You know what I mean? That's
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Finikera,
big
bro.
wave that's gonna, we all gotta ride the wave.
Hey, this is some real 602 shit. If y'all hear 602 shit somewhere else,
What's the most 602,
602 shit right here.
that you can describe?
All right, 602
Aquí,
shit.
aquí.
Yeah.
Is stepping outside, seeing the kids playing and shit, and also seeing the perkheads smoking them perks. Also, you know what I'm saying? Bro, the shit you see out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just normal shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
hey, it's a whole lot of
It'd be
602 shit.
families, and then it'd be like the perkers smoking the fucking perks at the park. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
That's,
right.
And it's so normal to us, you know what I mean? Because we, you know what I mean? That's what we see every day. You know what I mean?
Todos los, ¿cómo se llaman? Los shootouts también.
Those shootouts, you know what I mean?
Even
those
though,
shoot-
I mean,
yeah,
they're not
I mean,
pretty,
like,
pero
murder
pues,
rate over
like,
here. Yeah, like, bro, that's what people
Murderville,
understand. Is
Wait.
Murderville. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? It's Murderville, you know what I mean? They're like the West Side Phoenix, South Side Phoenix, East Side Phoenix. Like, we, you know,
Yeah.
like all Phoenix.
So
Yeah,
like,
dude.
have you ever guys like encountered anything like that? Any like life threatening experience o algo así parecido ahí en los
Yeah,
in
shit, like,
Murderville?
yeah, like, if you guys go watch my AZ Hood tour, it's on,
Porque lo watching, sir.
it's on Valley Club Records YouTube
Valley Club
channel.
Records.
Shout out Valley Club
tell me what you
Records
seen.
and Core and everybody.
Shout out, everyone.
But yeah, like I was saying, like I tell a story about how I used to have a trap house, used to sell weed and shit as youngin, you know what I mean, living at the VGs. And like I used to throw parties as well. I used to be with the
privadas
party
ahí.
promoters. And over here, Snapchat is a big thing with the parties. You know what I mean? Like
yes, sir.
there's a lot of flyers coming out on Snapchat, and like that's how everybody
Bring
finds
your own
out.
beer, bring your own
Yeah,
weed.
bro. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, you know what I mean? The flyers on Snapchat and shit. And I used to be with the promoters who are big now. They used to not be too big back then, and they used to throw parties at my townhouse I had. You know what I mean? I was just a young nigga, like my own crib. You know, it was like a trash spot. Bro, I didn't even have couches, bro. I had fucking lawn chairs and fucking beer pong tables. You know what I mean? That's how you know, like, you know
That
what I
was
mean?
just a spot,
And-
just to party.
Yeah, and I fit
yeah.
like, it was two story sides. First floor, I have like 40 people. And then I wouldn't let no one upstairs and shit, but like, outside it'd be like another 20 people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, throughout that, like, I would be security every time I throw a party because I was make sure my house is straight, you know?
Right.
And
sir.
but like doing that, like, me and the homie, like, we had gotten into a lot of shit, and like one time, like me and bro were just were faded. It was after party type shit, and I was talking to some shorties, and some fools ran up on us and just started, letting off shots and shit. And bro got hit 7 times.
Where in the?
He got hit. He got hit like twice in like the chest area right here, and then the rest in his legs.
Oh.
Yeah, and luckily, bro survived, bro. He's a fucking soldier, you know what I mean? Like, he survived and shit. And I got hit once,
Yeah,
luckily,
Tupac.
like, by the great, like, bro, like, I know God was with me.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of La Finikera Podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, stay tuned and click right here.